Let me say something that might sound strange at first. Productivity isn't broken. The model is. Because every time productivity advice doesn't work, we assume that something is wrong with us. We assume we need more discipline, more focus, better habits, stronger routines. But what if the problem isn't your effort? What if the system you're using was designed for a completely different environment? Most productivity models weren't built for high-load lives. They were built for low-friction ones. Every productivity system is built on a quiet model of how life works. That model assumes stable energy, predictable schedules, minimal interruption, clear priorities, and linear progress. You set a goal, you break it into steps, you execute daily, and then you improve over time. Simple, clean, logical. And in stable environments, it works beautifully. But here's the problem. That model assumes calm. It assumes your nervous system is regulated. It assumes your responsibilities don't spike unpredictably. It assumes your time isn't constantly rerouted. In other words, it assumes low load. Now think about your real life. Energy fluctuates. Some weeks you're sharp, some weeks you're exhausted. Priorities shift, something breaks, someone needs you. A deadline moves. Responsibilities expand. The more capable you are, the more gets routed to you. That's not chaos. That's reality. And if you're trying to run a low-load productivity model inside a high-load environment, of course it feels broken. Here's where the tension shows up. The model says, if you plan well, you'll stay on track. Reality says the track is changing daily. The model says consistency is the key, but in reality, your capacity fluctuates. According to the model, you need to protect your time, but in reality, your time isn't fully yours. This mismatch creates friction, and most people interpret friction as failure. They say, I'm inconsistent. I can't stick to routines. I always fall behind. But inconsistency under stable conditions is normal. You're not failing at productivity. You're applying a stable environment system to an unstable environment. And that's not a character flaw. It's a model flaw. The traditional model optimizes for output first. It asks, how do we increase productivity? But it rarely asks, what environment are we operating in? It doesn't account for emotional load, cognitive overload, responsibility spikes, interrupt-driven work. It treats productivity like a moral variable, as if more output equals more discipline. But output is conditional, is constrained by capacity, and capacity changes. So when your output dips, that doesn't mean you broke. It means the conditions shifted. So here's the shift. Instead of asking, how do I become more productive? Ask, what model am I using? Is it built for predictable days or responsive ones? Low responsibility or high accountability? Stable energy or fluctuating capacity? When you change the model, the expectations change. And when expectations align with environment, productivity stabilizes. Not because you pushed harder, because you stopped misdiagnosing the problem. You aren't broken, but your default model may be incomplete. It works under certain conditions and fails under others. If you're operating under a high load, you don't need a louder system. You need a smarter one. And that starts with recognizing that the issue was never your effort. It was the environment the model assumed. I'll see you in the next one.